So it's done, and we can grab it. Energy ore. Oh my god, it holds so much energy. It holds a lot of energy. So that things open up like a new age sorta of just like machines and things. Oh, it gave me copyright. I don't know what's that. But okay. So yeah, the Lapatron energy orb is the 5th and final energy storage item. After the Lapatron crystal, it can hold up to much energy, and it can discharge in a AESU or similar voltage, insane voltage. Yeah, that's mental illness. We can also make an ultimate lap pack. Well, we don't really need it for now, so let's leave it for later. And we can make an IESU. So that thing is so expensive. That's just like insanity how expensive it is, and it requires the even more iridium to make all of that thing. How do I make that one? Oh, actually, that's kind of cheap. Yeah, it's not that. It doesn't really require iridium. You can make it with iridium, but you don't really have to. Lapis one pack. That's the last thing I can make. So it opened the new IDSU. I don't know how to read it. It probably holds even more energy. But yeah. So what do we do now? We actually have here Industrial Revolution. We have so many machines we haven't made yet, like vacuum freezer. Yeah, and that thing is also making like down, but it requires an advanced machine casing. And to make that advanced machine casing, we need chrome. And okay, I can deal with chrome, but we also need titanium. And titanium is so fucking hard to find. And I thought maybe it's that way, because there's one more dimension in which it's made for mining, sort of. And it's that one, the deep dark. So ore veins in this dimension are 35 larger, however the world is extremely hostile to most living entities. And this quest unlocks quantum physics. Additionally, all hostile mobs have mutated to their environment. However, yeah, I can find maybe new ores, and to make that thing, I was preparing literally the entire gameplay. We need, yeah, we need 59 quintuple compressed cobblestone. That's 59 fucking thousand of cobblestone. And I have one of it. And what I need now is to compress all of that and hoping I will have enough. Well, my quarry should be also making. So yeah, we have 4 of that. And hold on, are we yet there? Yeah, and we just need to make the mining multi-tool, and we can craft that thingy. Yay, the portal of the deep dark. Wow, that's a whole new dimension. Also, oh, and we made one more tedious tool. Now we have 2 chapters that are finished. And it said that it's open up a new, like quantum physics, something. I do not see it anywhere. Like modular cars. Ah, yeah, that one. Quantum physics. What's that? Quantum or quantum dust. So yeah, we can probably find that one in the that one dimension. So I will place it. I think no, I will place it somewhere here. We will need some torches or no. Let's go. It doesn't work. Also, I set up a matter condenser, right? So it takes lots of items like water, like whatever, and it's just making it takes 256,000 of items or buckets of water. For example, I'm now pulling in water and I've got a singularity. Okay, and I've actually fixed the issue with that thing here. I had to install one mod because apparently some mods were conflicting, so now we can deep dive into that thing. Yay. Wow. So I can just start mining in here, and the darkness will like damage me, but it should have resources that I can't just find in the overworld. So it should be so much more better to be mining here rather than in overworld. So I will go on a mining trip and see what I'm gonna get. Oops. Well, what's that? Yeah. We're gonna die. Ooh. Got that. Why so mean? Happily I have the shurikens. Yay. Okay, also one more thing I want to automate. It's like we have the big quest line like Buildcraft, and often to use items from there, we will need such thing like, yeah, the chipset, which is being made in the assembly table. So let's try to automatize that thing. We'll place it about here, and then we'll need to grab cables to push things. Maybe it's two rows. Doesn't look very nice. Like that, yeah. And then I will just tag the things that way. Well, I will need to make like 6 more, right? Oh, and I don't have one obsidian. Wait, we can make it quickly. But I don't have. Anyway, let's just try to make it work. So just, first of all, I need chest. And then, for example, redstone, which we place here and can connect on this. I'll start to give energy and power on. How about that? Yeah. So it should output everything in the chest, the one that is next to, right? Yeah. We can connect that just to the import import fast. Grab a cable. So now all the things go here. But what else I want to do is an interface and try to automatize it. So let me grab an axe and go under that thing and place it up. So I will go ahead and go higher up and make a pattern for it. So it's need to be a purchasing pattern, one redstone, chipset, and one chipset. Let's now go here and place it here. Then we need 10 of them. So yeah, it's giving here, and let's check, and it's outputting, and yeah, it's working. Nice. So we made everything work. Oh my god, work. I will just add some more of the lasers, so it could go faster. That's gonna be nice. So I made the one new thing, which is like the ultimate control circuit, which is like the last circuit by the tier. And first of all, it opens up um a new quest, line, yeah, which is called Dimensional Architect. And with that thing, we can basically make dimensions unique one. We will not dive into that yet. It's gonna be later on. But what we can make at that point, it's the digital miner. So basically it made all the things for it. So the digital miner is a machine that we can connect to power. So let me just place it that way. No, maybe that way. Why can't I place it? Okay, it should be on the ground similarly. Anyway, let's place it that way, and I will grab some chickens. Or I need condoms. Condoms, yeah. Oh my god, condoms. So we're connecting it to power, so let it charge. And for now it does not mine anything. But what we can make is to go and configure it and place the highest radius and the minimum 0, maximum 60. We can place it up to 100. New filter, and then we need to tell that thing what to mine, right? So we can forge or ores and all the ores. Save. So it does not work. This set config. I don't know why. Maybe or no material. Okay, no. Or I have no idea. But I will look into it. Yeah. Required places. No. Okay, I'll look into it. Okay, so I figured that out. It was actually just ore. I don't know why it didn't work from the start, but anyway. So yeah, we place so it will mine only ores, and in the radius of like 32 blocks all around it, it's gonna mine up and down all the ores that it's ever gonna see. So it's gonna be slowly mining, but we can place first of all um, energy upgrade, which we require lithium. I will make it quickly. And speed upgrades, which will just increase the speed of the thing. Well, okay, we can make 3 of them. So, oh my god, yeah. I don't know why it does that way, but like, we can also make it to like mine silk touch, but there's not much point for it. We can make it auto eject somewhere, for example from the behind. If we'll place a chest right here, then it's gonna throw all the resources that it's mining. And we can just leave it here and it's gonna mine everything and we will have a lot of ores. So the miner just end mining in the like the normal dimension and I place in that one in the deep dark where it's much more ores. And I just open it and it has to mine 57,000 of fucking ores. And that's so much. Like it's been running for a few seconds and it's already got a few things. And I placed the energy cell and I placed some energy upgrades and speed upgrades. So it's gonna run for a long while. So I was thinking how can we make that thing run constantly, like without running out of energy. So I came up with the idea that we can make a power source near to that thing. So in the railcraft, right, in the off the rails, we have a steam boiler, yeah, so we can place it that way, and the move the block is been made. And then we need to connect water to it, so we can use that thing and place it like that, and place on both sides water, and it's gonna start making water. Then we need to take out that water and fill it up, and we can give it some fuel, and it's gonna start boiling and slowly making steam. And then we have 2 steam engines, right, which we can, no, we actually have 2 of them, which we can connect that way. Then we'll just need to grab the steam out of it and place it in the things like that. So it should be starting making steam already, I think. Let me see it, maybe. Oh, maybe it doesn't want to take steam that way. Like, like it's supposed to be that way, you know. Let me see us disable. We need to connect it that way. And it's supposed to gather steam and start making energy, but I don't know why it doesn't.